Hello, I filmed, but it didn't, save, so I stopped and recorded what I was doing. So have something to show in the build of my house, and you can see me building my TV table, with the little books, and I have glass, and I'm making some, so you can see all the way through, so I can have multiple things, and I could as well just make some on the sides instead of also the back because it doesn't really matter that much. But I chose to do it the annoying way, and I am taking structural small scrapping, so make handles you can pull as if it was a closet. And I'm trying to get it to work on the second one without needing to find the structure and color it again, which I used some time on, and guess what? It's not gonna work. So yeah, that's kind of nice, hehe. Until I take one that's not colored, which I don't do before doing a lot of other stuff. And I'm thinking, what can I do? So I just take it and I find the size, put it down, and I color it. And then I copy that to the other side. Or what? No, I just make a new one. And I make it lower, and I put it down to, adjust the different rooms in the storage area. And I'm thinking only having it on one side, but it would be nice to have on both sides. And instead of being smart and doing one the whole way before copying it, I don't. So I do that, and I make a basic shape, copy that, and I just make it a little wider to cover up those studs. And from there I copy the glass thing, but I gotta have something inside, so making that too, so it doesn't just look blank. I'm putting in a blanket because I don't want to have that on my sofa, because I don't know, I just didn't want to have it on my sofa. And I was like, doesn't matter, you can't see it from the other side anyways. So I just put it up and I make it a little bigger, just size with them, and color them as one of the pillows I have. Then I put this in, it's a basic shape that's made as small to size as possible and in the right length. And then it has some glass basic shape on top of it, transparent, whatever it's called, and another of the small ones again, and fitting the right height. And then I put on a TV, and I'm thinking this one actually matches pretty well because it's pretty big table I made. And I don't want to have it standing like that, so I move it a little bit, turn it one, and move it a little to the side to have space for a flower pot, which I am coloring, of course, and I am coloring it yellow because I'm thinking those flowers, if you buy them, they're yellow, so I was like, let's just do that. And then I choose to make a table for the sofa, as you'll see me do now. I'm making a basic shape, and I'm forming it and making it pretty big because it's a big sofa, so why not? And I'm just sizing a little so it's a little, bigger also on all sides. Trying to make it the same height, and I'm stupid not making it the correct way, but because you can see that it doesn't fit in height, I'm like, what did I do wrong? And I'm like, oh yeah, I should have put it one basic shape sized all the way down as the lowest point, longer up. And I just realized it would be too little with that, so I put it a little to the side, and then I'm coloring these stone as I have outside as my mountains, and I'm having one in each side, this time sizing and coloring before copying. Then I want to have those cup holders things so you can have your drink standing on. And instead of copying from the kitchen, I'm copying from my balconies. I'm placing one, I'm checking that don't have the same wood color as my table. And the same I do here, but the differences it has, so I change it. And I place them down into the side and put on a TV remote because it's nice to sit down and turn on and off the TV instead of needing to go over, turn it on, watch, and then go sit down. Then I'm putting in some plants, and I'm making a mistake while coloring it. Yeah, that was not a mistake. I don't know how I turned it another color, but of the pot, but I did, and it's okay. It's okay, because I color something else besides it, the red color. But then I realized while looking for something more that, oh wait, there's come heart things. It's Valentine's. Why wouldn't I make some heart pillows? I saw someone on YouTube, on TikTok do it, and it looks super cool. I'm sorry I don't remember the user, so yeah. If you see someone do it, just know it's probably them who taught me to do it and not the other way. Placing a few, and then putting in the deer that I'm coloring the correct color, which is really nice. And wait, I made a mistake. Checking that color, which isn't the right, but whatever. And yeah, putting in plain more, coloring that, and just then we need some lamps and we need a carpet. And instead of making a new carpet, or wait, we're doing that first. I'm thinking of having something hang, a new kind, but I already have something in the room, and I'm just gonna copy that and put it a little lower. Hang it a little lower so it's right over the table. And I'm having two in this big area because it's nice to have light, so it's not half dark when you're inside. I'm checking the light's good, which it is. And then I'm trying to find the carpet I want, and voila. I just colored another color, move it around, I don't even change the texture, I just find another color to it. Voila. And now it is that I realize it didn't film from the start, so I come back and I'm here's what I'm upstairs. And the same way to make this chair upstairs is to make, the couch downstairs. You just need to make the back a little higher and not as wide as the sitting area. But I'm just showing you how I make a couch, and I make it around 2, long and a little thicker if you want to have a lazy couch that looks super comfy. And I'm turning it around so make it a little L shaped, so you have that little, yeah. And I'm making this at the back. You can make it taller or lower if that's what you want. I just personally have it a little taller, but here I'm just making it, not changing the height. And I'm just coloring it to show what I'm doing basically, and then I copy that around because I have the same length of all the things, so why not? And I'm making a new one in the little area that I can also use on the sides. So I'll make that and I color it and I copy it around too. And I'm just showing you can make those higher and lower too, for the arm leaning on the arm. And you have these modern Ottoman chair things, which I like to use because you can see which way you're gonna sit. Plus, you can easily put basic shapes underneath it. Here's the full length of my, each thing, but I'm making it half of, the whole length of one of the areas. Sorry, I'm better explaining this. And then I'm making, a pillow you can have at your back, so you don't sit up against the wood. Making it a little thick, so it's really cozy. I'm just covering them around. You can see, you can just do that. and then you move it out and you put it in again, and you do that all the way around. And I usually do a pillow that's a little taller than the back where you're leaning, and one that's a little lower than that first pillow, and I also normally do one that's round, but yeah. And now we're just gonna see how I usually do. So up here it's the same thing, and you just see how I do this shelf, and it's just a basic shape that's made a little longer, and on the top another basic shape with the carpet. You can get it any height you want to. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.